Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3 with me, Dr. Munchkin. Last time, if you've been following along, we were working here in Nevada. Expanding out, we actually have the Innovation Center. We were releasing more of the pterodons and flying reptiles into various pens. We even went over here and we built this. So this is a new hatchery that we're trying to get online. And so we can look here and be like, oh, no, that's not what I want since that's Dinosaur. Info. We can see who he likes and who he dislikes. So he doesn't really like anyone, but he dislikes that one. And so in this particular habitat, we were looking to try to get the Dimorphodon, which he likes the Quetzalcoatlus, the largest one. And so we could get both of these in there. We can even get you online for just cheaper incubation. I'll go ahead and start that. All right. But also, we got over here, we got these dinosaurs online. Contracts. You always interrupt
getting
me.
Tasks done as efficiently as possible. I
And
trust
sure,
that's how you'll handle this objective.
We can do that. But if we look at the site map, we actually got some Mosasaura online. We were also doing an expedition here to try to get you. So we can't see him right now.
Dinosaurs are really no different
but
from us
he
when
likes
it comes to
this
their
guy,
emotional
and so we
state.
actually want to put them together.
Dinosaurs are content dinosaurs, and content dinosaurs are more likely to thrive.
All right, that species is done. Expedition is done. What? All right, we can pay. We're making plenty of money here. Well, we got all of that, which is great. You still need a little bit of time. Expedition map. Let's just actually research dig sites. Where is cheaper, faster research, cheaper research? Cheaper expedition guy, you need to go there. Hold on. Oh, I need my logistics specialist, but you can't do anything right now. Hold on. Scientist, you rest. Once you're done, we can actually do that. But we should have, these are what, fossils? Where am I? What am I doing? I need to go over here. Let's go ahead and select these eggs. I only got 4 of them. All right, so desired population is at least 3. We'll get at least that online. Begin the incubation process. Cheaper incubation, cheaper incubation. It'll only take 3 minutes. That'll give our other scientists time to rest. Fossil extraction is complete. Go to fossils. This is where we want to start doing this stuff. Go ahead and get all of you guys so we get above the threshold. Get our motivated guy here. You know, we can also just do the cheaper expedition guy. Now you are actually rested. That'll only take a hot sec. But yeah, the goal today, if you were wondering, if we go to the world map, we are going to be going over to Indonesia after we release these dinosaurs. And that's because that's primarily related to disease. And disease normally is what wipes out dinosaur parks. It's not good. So a lot of the, at least campaign stuff, is tied to that. And so we want to make sure that we are handling the disease appropriately. And it seems that we are working along. Patrol target. What do you mean it's accessible? Yeah, okay. It says it's fine, so I'm not going to worry about that. New viable genome. Perfect. So we come over here. We want you. We're going to begin tasking. I want cheaper. We'll just do that, and we'll do our motivated guy. Actually, yeah, we'll do the motivated guy. Okay. And so once that's done and that's done, we should be able to... Well, let's go ahead and release these guys. New species.
As dangerous in the air as it is on land, the Dimorphodon isn't too
Needs
fussy
fish,
about what's in its
and
diet either.
needs
If that isn't
arid.
incentive enough to treat this flying reptile with
Did I
respect,
not put...
I don't know what
I
is.
do have water in here. That should cover that. We'll actually do a little bit more water. And did I have food in here? I did not. We'll do that. Are you guys happy now? Oh, you be thriving. And if we look at your cohabitation, you like the big guy. Which is fine. Alright, so you're good. Our batch all the way over it here. We should be able to select the eggs. We need a desired population of 4. Darn. Oh my gosh. Discard eggs. Yes. We'll need to do it again, but we actually want to make sure we have that research online. It helps not just here, but elsewhere. And we get that, that big bonus. So let's do this. Motivated. And faster research. So it's, do I have cheaper? Is my cheaper research, what is my cheaper research doing? Oh, bottom guy's cheaper research. Don't need motivated, we can do cheaper research. That's cheaper synthesis and incubation. Perfect. So we'll start that. Back in here, let's try this again. Alright, and so that, we'll go ahead and triple speed. That should be up. Once we release him though, we will go over Indonesia. But we can look at our stuff. We are getting very close to the number of flying reptiles. We just need a different number of species to be present. Over here we could start synthesizing these guys, which are okay in this particular area. They just don't like them, which they are not part of. And then this is what's going to unlock the big guy. And that big guy is what we will need, because that will get us closer. We technically, oh man, we're up to what, 4 stars? We're a 4-star park. I didn't even realize that. That's cool, because we start to get more variety in everything else. We got 5 eggs this time. That's perfect. We'll make at least one of them male, hopefully. Start the incubation process, a cheaper incubation, and we'll grab the motivated guy. Alrighty, but yeah, so far this park is doing pretty good. We do have dastardly plans to expand out. That's why we built this road over here. But infrastructure, if we look at management views, we have 100%, 93%. That's not good. We need to fix that. Food, drink, and shopping are 100. Amenity covers excellent. Transportation's 100. Dinosaur visibility, maintenance, patrol, storm protection. We got our contract. We don't have any security stuff, but let's go ahead and get guests.
Mission accomplished.
A
And the
restroom
debriefing is
online.
nice and straightforward on this one. You did great work.
Perfect. So we got even more money. 100%
Yeah.
rating.
For when you gotta go, I suppose.
Oh, because I placed the bathroom. I like it. Well, let's release him.
The unique crest of the Parasaurolophus isn't just majestic, but functional too. Its uses are myriad, from communication to thermal regulation. Evolution is quite the problem solver.
Alrighty. Environmental issues, what do you have? You need groundnut. Water shouldn't be an issue once you've expanded out far enough. And wetland we don't have any of. That should be enough of that. We'll just add some wetland proper. And then we need to double check to make sure you guys still 100. Yeah, you guys got plenty of ground nuts, ground fiber, and missing water. As they fill this out, they should be good. And if I look at communication, they actually like who they're with, so no discomfort. And you guys, cohabitation, you shared with them, and you like them, so no discomfort. This is where herbivores can really start to thrive. Okay, and you are still missing water? Oh, I guess they just need to migrate. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, he was just laying down. I was like, what's going on? There we go. Now we have more than enough water. Everything is happy. I guess they're communicating? I like the ground changing. Anyways, we're starting to push over 4 stars now. This park is very, very stable, making money a minute, almost $1 million a minute. Total appeal's good. It'll be very easy to come back and just release a few different species. But what we're going to go ahead and do, or one, I can actually just do this, flying, and find the, no, not you. Not you. Where is it? There he is. The big, the bad, the ugly. Cheaper expeditions, check. Logistics specialist, check. And we'll just throw the motivated guy on there. It's expensive, but it will do the job. But let's go to the world map, and let's actually go over to Indonesia and switch over here. This might be not a fun one, just because of all the disease that should be prominent at this location. But we will figure that out and figure out what to do. A lot of times it's take pictures, isolate, other things to get the ability to treat them.
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, you know, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
It's true.
Very good. You're all here.
Okay.
Now, there are reports of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Miss Halford, Lily, you're joining us here?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible, we really better get started.
Okay. Total scientist skills, that should be easy. Appeal modifiers. Oh, nice. I didn't know there was appeal modifiers. Number of genetically modified animals, 15. We could do that. Average dinosaur comfort, over 100%. And number of different species, 12. That should be decent. Unsure, pause, help section.
As you can see, the site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Nope.
Oh, I love a power station, huh? Mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup generators.
They really
Think
are.
of backup generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum, which is where disaster levels should stay. To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station with my good friend, the pylon.
Okay. I guess I was we go.
Our first animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures. They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
Imminent viral disaster aside, has anyone else noticed how spread out this place is? Isn't it a whole logistical nightmare, building across islands like this?
It's spread out, maybe, but the dinosaurs will actually feel really at home in this hot climate. In fact, dinosaurs around the world seem to be slowly migrating towards warmer climates in general. Finding out exactly why that is will be my next big project.
Go ahead and just add a gate over here. And then we need to do guests. Get some... We'll pause. Viewing gallery. Is there... What? Sign in to access blueprints from the community? Do I sign in? Don't I have one? We'll figure that out later. I'll have to do that offline. But I do want that. It's Asia, Europe, Jurassic, Din. The Asian viewing gallery? Yeah, I kind of like that one. So we're going to want that there. Let's go ahead and get the pathing set up. We can also look at doing width medium. And also, let's just go ahead and replace brush. I guess we'll just use this one. Alright, we don't want to replace anymore. Off, medium. And this just helps with something like that. We also need power over here. Something like that. And then I will need enclosures. Ranger station. Do that. Do I have maintenance here? I don't have a maintenance building. Operations, definitely want a maintenance center. Go ahead and connect you up. Like that. Other operations, maintenance post. Having that be central is good. There we go. Alright, triple speed. So we have arrival of these guys is imminent. We're also going to need medical. We're losing money though, so transport dinosaur.
Transit has commenced.
Oh, just place a delivery zone? I guess we could have done that.
Asset has been delivered.
Deliver all the dinosaurs there.
Asset transportation complete.
I think we can destroy that? Yeah, we can. We get money back. Just makes it easier so you don't have to keep going click, 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 click. The area is massive, so it wouldn't have really mattered. But I know they're at least going to need some water. Environmental issues. They need cover. As well as ground fruit, ground nut, ground fruit. Alright, so they're going to need both of these. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Water should be fine. They also need cover. Didn't this provide cover? No, it's just... Alright, that's interesting. Something like this. And the ground nut. They should be getting happy. Okay. We'll just deliver all dinosaurs there. Strathiomymus. Let's also get another attraction. I want a Velviewing gallery. Just so we can see into the back there. There we go. So delivering them.
Platform ready for you to gain.
So what do
It
you
will be
guys
easier
need?
to monitor these animals if they're
Round
comfortable.
leaf and
That
cover you
should be
should
our
have.
next priority.
Hey, is nobody else getting an overbearing sense of deja vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some catastrophically chaotic storm? Is it just me? Well, you know, I suppose that's nothing new.
Take a little bit of the cover away. You guys are more than happy. All right. I need more scientists. Guest comfort is low. Let's do a little bit of guest work to begin with. Yeah, no bathrooms. Let's just do the Asia. And I really would. Is there a? Oh no, that's free rotate. Go ahead and add one over here, and then we will also need guests. Emergency shelters. This needs to be in here. Put that right there. That might be enough for guests. I also want a hotel. Something like that. And then we will also need guests. I want medium amenities. So we'll get one there. Like that. This, we need to change features, do a little bit of that, add a little bit of this, and I think we can just add some couches. And then books, that handles that. Perfect. For this guy, that should help, but we need to change features, add the fossil display to boost that up a lot. Will that boost seating? That'll be good there. And medium amenity 3. Change features. So I actually don't change the product. Let's go with milkshakes. Sounds delicious. Let's get some of that handles that. We'll get a jukebox for that, and we'll get some bean bags, and that'll be good there. Okay, so let's go to the scientists, and I need to get more of you guys. I like genetic specialists. All right, we're gonna recruit you because we can get you up to 10. You're cheap, but not great. Can I refresh? Yeah, we'll do a refresh because I wasn't liking that. Cheaper research? On welfare, you could be really solid for now. And the reason I say that is because a lot of the research, I believe, for get you two. A lot of the resources.
A
What?
disease has been spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual.
What
Dr.
is it?
Baldera was right. It must have
What do
mutated.
you mean cohabitation issue?
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert, how secure is this place?
No risk of it spreading beyond these islands. Finch, I have never seen you take charge like this before.
I kind of need...
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur flu.
something like that. Let's get some power over here. Like that. Come over here. Assign this, assign that. Okay, We'll try that one. I don't know why it has a co-tab. Okay, well, we're gonna need to move them, it seems. So, contract complete, which is really, really good because we needed that. Do a little bit of this. There we go. We will add a gate. Like that. Enclosures, that's maintenance. I want one of these, like this. Capture team. Add tasking. No, no. Yep, Struthiomimus. Alright, direct control, and I need to take...
Asset spotted.
That's not what I want. This... Oh, F. Submit. Research is available. Alright, so tab to the research. Definitely need this on. This is where you guys come into effect. And see, we did need more of the welfare, which is why they are great here. We'll go ahead and do that. Makes it dirt cheap for us. And then once they're done that, we're going to actually migrate them over. They have a and they need cover, ground, fruit, ground nut, and water. So over here, we're gonna get some water here. And then I want some ground fruit. And ground nut. We're also gonna get some, don't know if they wanted cover or not, but let's go to this. Multi-select mode. Finalize selection.
Asset to be collected. Heading to pick up the asset.
Alright, if I go to this site map. Oh, you are not. Pause, ranger team. Nope. Do that. We should be able to get. The rabies will be handled. And we are separating them out so there's no cohabitation issue.
Asset transported. Asset
There we go.
transportation complete. Asset delivery confirmed.
And you already have all the things that you need. We need to check your... You want ground leaf, and you have cover. Oh, you were just ground leaf and cover. Oops.
Asset has been transported.
That should be enough for you. Maybe not.
Great work, but disease is still burning through wild populations. More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Right.
Out of the contaminated
Cover,
frying
cover.
pan into the disease-ridden fire, huh? All right then, get to it, everyone. You all know your places. Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
Oops, nope, that's not what I want. There we go. Okay, transport dinosaur. Okay, you're good here.
Preserve our magnificent animals.
Asset has been collected.
These guys are also happy. We have everything going on. Maintenance should be good. Can't do that right now. We'll just do the guest one. This might actually do it because we'll get more dinosaurs in the park. Can I go to no fossils, obviously, research, and let's go to medications. I have all that. Can't get anything else, and we need to treat some of the dinosaurs. All right, release open container. So rabies should be curable. Contract complete, so we got the appeal to get more people in. Reputation reward. We generally keep trying to go for that. Oh, they're adorable, aren't they?
Ladies and gentlemen,
They should be able to. You know, we'll just go and do an enclosure. We'll add another gate over there. But let's check your environmental needs. Pasture. You need pasture. So we're going to get some pasture here. And so as you expand, you'll get more of that. I think we have ground fruit, don't we? Where's... Oh, there he is. You like ground fruit, so it's here. Okay, so we are already removing the disease. Uh-oh, no power?
Sabotage? But we need more dinosaurs here to help build a herd immunity. I really don't recommend delaying that.
And we won't. No doubt this is extinction now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling for power. The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now. How bad is the power outage?
Nowhere near as bad as they want it to be. We can get the grid back online and work on increasing the dinosaur population at the same time.
Okay, power loss, sabotage, reduced power output. Until a maintenance ATV team is tasked to resolve the issue, electric fence sabotage can power down electric fences, and it can force gates open.
Control relinquished.
We're going to pause that. Alright, well, one, let's go over here and activate the emergency shelter. Oh, it's a maintenance team, not a, Okay, where are you at? You were the one that we... Sorry. I am very, very used to the previous game where maintenance didn't exist and you're like, Ranger Station, go reactivate this. So we goofed on that. It's more muscle memory. Alright. So that should be rebooting. Once that's rebooted, we'll have power restored. Oh, lack of shelters. Guess shelter coverage should be decent. Uh-oh.
Modern animals evolved alongside modern disease. These creatures are not built for this time.
Okay. Can I just do... Hold on, what the heck? I need power. Did I not? Oh, it takes a little bit. Okay,
After
system
an
restored.
unexpected outage, power has now been restored across
Okay,
the
so I
site.
should be able to
Thank you for your
close
patience and understanding.
all shelters, because this should go away. Everyone is contained. I don't see any assets out of containment. Let's also look at guess and look at coverage. Coverage is fine. Go ahead and add another one over there just for some extra bits. Okay, so it should all be going down. We do have the viewing gallery. We can see them all. Perfect. Everything is resolved. Increased total, increased genome, herd immunity. Okay, so we need to go to expeditions. I need to build an expedition center. That'd be helpful. Something like that. Now let's go expeditions. And I want land dinosaurs. Question is, do I need Guanodon? No. Although great, no. Bootoposaurus, Dreadnoughtus. Okay, so it doesn't seem like I have that. So let's go to research, dig sites, and we need to find the herbivore one. There you are. So we need this. Cheaper research, yes. And we'll do the logistics specialist just to make that a little bit better. And we can add you to make it faster and cheaper. Okay. We will also need a, you know, and unfortunately we're going to do this. And then I'm going to go to enclosures and see if I can't do a... Ooh, hatcheries be big. Okay, well that pylon needs to be... Pause. Refund. We're going to go back to power, do a little bit of rerouting of this. Now we're going to go to operations, enclosures, and get a hatchery. And let's actually do a little bit of free roaming like this. You know what? This is what we're doing. Delete that. That's fine. Enclosures. Let's put this hatchery in here. Let's get this fencing up. Something like that. Power. Substation, right. There we go. Pathing set up. Like that. Dinosaur threat. I don't know why he's a danger to the guests. He shouldn't be. Alright, well we're still doing the research on that. Alright, now we can go to delete. Delete all that. Okay, so tab to view. So that's done. Expedition map. Herbivore. Where are you at, my little guy? Hey, there he is. Okay, so we found at least, is there a better one? Sometimes you can find that there are multiple sites and that you get a better opportunity to do stuff. Definitely just going to send you out. We also do want to build a staff center so we can rest our guys. Perfect. That also gets us another scientist available. So now we have a hatchery, at least over here. We could redesign this a little bit. Let's actually do that. This is actually really bad, and I should have done this because I forgot. And we're just going to add a gate right there. We can add this gate back as well. Okay, there should be... Okay, that's already done. So we have power over here, we have a hatchery, we can actually synthesize dinosaurs if need be. I like it. And then we can look at the info and go, you like most people that are in there. I don't... The question is, what are, as we're waiting... I know the one guy's a stego. Perfect. Boost park appeal. We'll do that one because it seems fairly straightforward. Let's go to the site map. Let's find you. What are you? You like cerapids, you just don't like carnivores and stuff. I don't know why they were unhappy with you. It's very bizarre. That's your lifespan. Yeah, don't know. Okay, well, I think we got back, so let's do a little bit of this. Do that at least. Extraction, and before we do that, do we have a scientist that happens to be motivated? I do not. Do I have a scientist that at least has... Oh, you're decent. And cheaper research could be good as well. I do want cheaper expeditions. I always want cheaper expeditions. And we'll just grab the cheaper research. Go back to research. And we can do this, which is actually really nice. Can I get away with removing... Nope, I need all the ones there. But I could remove, say, you for you. The reason we're doing that is just so I can get these fossils started, and I need that. That'll go a bit faster. But this way we can inoculate against rabies, and so that rabies will never occur again for the most part. These guys are still able to get in here. Let's double check the maintenance levels, because I want to make sure... Okay, that is an issue. We are missing out on maintenance on you. Just go ahead and do this guy. We'll just assign there. Alright, so that's good. Rabies inoculation is done. So now we still need 70%. We have to go back out here. Let's send you. I'm a fool because I didn't send my cheaper expedition individual. Can't research anything. We're going to look for a little bit of research right now. This could be good. Upgrades to the staff center. We might just want to do that. Cheaper research. And we'll get you since you weren't sent out. That'll be helpful. And we're still waiting on some other stuff. This, if we start to check our site map, or sorry, management views, that's 100, that's 100. 98. So this is a little bit of an issue. We should be able to get a monorail in here. Maybe. If I go to pathing. No, it's not pathing. It's guests. Monorail. They are large, which is the issue. I actually want it there, which means you need to move. I don't know if I can move it. Move. There we go. Move you there. So that's fine. Doesn't interrupt that, but now I should be able to get guests. Monorail here. Something like that. Here we go. And let's build another platform. Ooh. I'd like one here, but that means I need to move the fence. It's fine. Closures, fence. Something like that. We're going to delete that. Go back to guess. Where do I want this? Here. I might want it there instead. Do that, and we'll just do a little bit of fencing over here. Something like you. Guess. Guess. There we go. Something like that, and then we can get pathing set up like that, and get power over here. Nope. Power substation. There we go. Did we not have enough power output? We do not, so we need another power station. Get our path set up here. Move said path. Alright, so that should be more than enough power. Oh, you're not connected. That's bad. There we go. So transportation now kind of loops through here, loops through there. That is okay. We have more fossils. You're not the one that I want. Alright, that will get us, I think, enough. Let's go ahead and get you there. Go ahead and go back to the expedition map. Make sure to do cheaper expeditions and you. So that'll get done quickly. There we go. Alright. So we have some of the monorail set up, and the nice thing is that there's visible dinosaurs upon the route. And the way we've reconstructed this is we can, if I go over here and edit the monorail track, we should be able to do this and come over here. So this extends the monorail appropriately. We have two pens. Pretty sure these guys could have been in here, but ooh, your happiness. You need more ground leaf. We can do ground leaf. There you go. You're fine now. Alright, fossil extraction complete. So now we need to make them. Synthesized dinosaur. I need to go to you. Just check your info. You like stegos. You should be okay here. Alright, so let's go back. And actually, we have to do modified genomes. So let's do this. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot I love random traits. Let's just increase your lifespan a little bit. That worked, right? Oh, that's for tolerance. Yeah. No, we just want to increase the lifespan. Save and exit. Begin task. And this is where we want genetic specialist. And we can use you as well. Now we do want to start looking at getting upgrades for the hatchery. And the reason is, nice. Just try to do that. Get cheaper research. Research, operations is not, oh, but we have this. Oh, the upgrades, I can actually, we want that. We don't have the money right now. We could go back to the other park to get this. But having the task cost go down really helps. But we don't want, we want enclosures, I think. In hatchery, we want this. Hatchery advanced equipment. And that's lagoons. Ooh, I want to do lagoons. But no, we want to do that. So I definitely need things to be finished in order for us to do that. But hopefully we can get the herd immunity going. So synthesize, select eggs. We can have any amount of anything. We'll just make you the male, at least. And long-lived, they got that. Begin incubation. And we can just do... I really don't want to do... Here, we'll do... you. Let's go back to our research now, because we should have maybe enough. Yes. Definitely cheaper research, definitely you, and definitely that. That helps a little bit. And so then we can actually go into here and do an empty slot upgrade and get advanced equipment, which should allow things to have a higher chance of getting eggs, which is very good long term. Because we are missing out on eggs, or you saw at the other park when we were at Nevada, we made the batch of dinosaurs, but we didn't have enough dinosaurs to actually make them happy because they required a minimum population of 4. And so we had to kind of restart it. And so that is an issue. So over here, empty slot, now we can do this. Guarantees egg synthesis success. All right, and then we need to come this. Here we go. And
Complete. Prepare
let's go ahead and release.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This sanctuary is up and running, and it managed disease outbreaks with wonderful efficiency. With that, I feel more than confident passing this site completely into your hands.
So our crisis manager is leaving? And we're sure that's
What do you
wise?
actually
I mean,
need?
when exactly are we not in crisis?
We have managed perfectly well before, and we will manage again. That is to say, thank you for your help, Lily.
My pleasure. This job has shaken me somewhat, though. Disease being common in the wild is bad enough, but disease where tourists flock to? One turn of bad luck, and we'd have a global disaster on our hands.
You could stay, of course. But I hear you. I also hear that our guests were pretty shaken too. And they're the ones paying our bills. Well, let's focus on their comfort next.
We need to create a report on how our animals are doing after that last outbreak. We'll need photographs alongside it, and who better to capture the majesty of our dinosaurs than you?
Congratulations! This sanctuary is performing beyond expectations, and our client is immensely pleased. So pleased, in fact,
Okay.
that we have been granted extra land to grow this operation.
Nice.
Make good use of it.
But our work is just beginning. A facility like this is crucial if we're to coexist with dinosaurs. We need to expand it out, create a sanctuary and effective disease treatment center all in one.
Agreed. But vision alone won't do much for us. If Din can get the reputation, I can put in a good word with the security sector to try and get the green light on expanding.
Excellent. And I expect the client will need some convincing from the conservation sector too. I'll do my part if Din can do theirs.
Okay. They have avian pox, which is bad. You're missing cover. It's because you're not over here. Should be fine. You're fine. How are you guys doing down here? They need water, they just need to get more centralized. We can try to expand that a little bit, as well as add a little bit more ground fiber over here. We don't want to affect it too much, because then these guys will start to be unhappy by the lack of... Oh no, there's plenty of pasture. Okay. Alright, that... Oh, the inoculation's available. We want that. Alright, well, we need you, and... we'll just do that. I want the inoculations. I'm sorry. And we need to boost the total appeal. We might actually look to get a new contract. But over here, enclosures... we're going to do this. Now this doesn't necessarily need to be an herbivore exhibit. And what we're actually going to do so we left space so we can do this. Something like that. We need the pathing set up. Like that. We will need power over here. Generally, I take it out the back side. There we go, so now that has power. We can go ahead and add some enclosures over here. Or some, nope, fencing. We'll go ahead and have 2 enclosures. And we can go ahead and separate them out like so. And then what we can also do is get some tractions, get those viewing galleries set up. This should be allowed. One more. There we go. So all these just need to be connected up. And then we need some dinosaurs to start populating in here. Other things, though, that we need are guest relations. We need an emergency shelter over here. Just pop that right. Maybe right there. All right, and then we need some not another emergency shelter. We need a restroom. Add that right there. We'll get some more power over here as well. Like that. And then we do need to come over here and start making some more dinosaurs. So what do we have? We don't have either of these guys that are in the other area, nor do we have these two. Who do you like? You actually like them. We could put you in there. You have ground fiber. Can't remember. Are you guys ground fiber or are you not ground fiber? You guys are ground leaf. So that's slight issue. Alright, but you and you are what? You are ground nut. You could actually go in this event because I believe we have ground nut in there. I don't have wetlands, that's a problem. You are ground fiber and ground nut, and you are what, ground fiber? Alright, we're gonna do these three and we're actually gonna release them. Add more lifespan traits. Cosmetic, we'll just make this all, oh, I really like that pattern. Do a little bit of that. Save and exit, begin tasking. Genetic specialist and cheaper research. Let's actually go to research and see if we can't, that's locked. We could do that. That's for the aviary. We don't need that right now because we don't have an aviary. I do want to get this though. Let's get you going on that and then we can rest you. What else do we want? Attractions. Oh, this would be a nice attraction. And we can get additional attractions. I kind of want that. What is this? That's a lagoon viewing gallery. Let's do this. There we go. I'm actually going to get rid of you. But we can go to attractions and get... Ooh, we do want the Innovation Center. An Activity Center? Oh, we choose what we want. Okay, well, I don't care about the red, because we don't have any danger, but there's not really... We could also clear some of this out, just saying. I don't necessarily want to. This one. Don't know on that, but we have new attractions. Where is it? Dinosaur encounter. Can I place this
Ladies and
there?
gentlemen, you can now touch, feed, and admire our incredible prehistoric animals up close at the Gentle
All right,
Giants
pathing.
encounter.
Oh, it just... I didn't realize that it could just connect like that. Alright, well let's start to get some dinosaurs over here. Alright, select eggs. Make 2 males. Well, I really like that patterning. Begin. Let's also start getting these guys online. Let's see if we can't go for more expeditions. You guys will work well. And then scientist, everyone is okay. Motivated, ha ha ha. You are my friend, but you were a bit better. Alright, I could do some training as well. That's fine. I don't know if we're losing money or whatnot. You are unassigned. I actually want to fire you. That's alright. Okay. Well, if we look at our goals, we're trying to increase that and get total peel up. We should look at replacing our contract and looking for something like this. Okay, so that will help get more of that. And so we will need Struthiomias. Oh, he's skittish. I don't want that. Well, skittish isn't bad, right? View details. What is skittish? Chance to panic. Yeah, that should be right. We have the fence security rating for that, so that's okay. We'll just do all of them. And we will also want enclosures. I want medium nest. And another medium nesting site over here. We will need to add some water. And we will need to get some, I believe it was wetlands. Well, ground leaf, sorry, it's ground leaf will do. We also need ground fiber. And I think it was, where's wetlands? Something like that. All right, now these guys we're going to release via airlift.
En route to pick up the asset.
Place a delivery zone. There we go. And these guys we will release in a hot sec. But we will get the Struthiomias in there. That's who is in here, I believe. Go to sitemap. Yep. We just need to get more of them, and then we can release them over here and go from there. But that will do for today. So next time we will pick up, we will continue to support the dinosaurs and get more dinosaurs online. We built nests over there so we can get some small dinosaurs. I'm hoping that this is good for that. Because I'd like them to come in. It'd be mainly the babies, and that's why we're building the nesting. Comfort issues, adult population isn't large enough, and you need ground nut. Ground nut was the thing I was missing.
Assets in the air. Asset has been delivered. Transportation underway.
You should be good. And wetland. Did I goof up your wetland? There we go. And we still need enclosures of these guys. We might want to rebuild another facility over here. Actually, that's probably smart. You unassign, unassign, unassign. Here we go. This still needs to be assigned. They don't have that much. There we go. You guys are happy. And we can come over here and start releasing these guys to the drop zone. And then while we're here, we can look at Gallimimus. We need Struthiomimus. Gallimimus we could actually do. Modify the genome. Cosmetics, random on everything, because that's what we want. Save and exit, start, next specialist, you handle all of that. But we will need to find Strathio. Let's go to research, dig sites. Do I have it? Nope, I need to research this. Okay. So we will get that. Oh, I really, really like that. We'll get that all set up next time. The park's already looking great. I'm liking it. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And you guys have a great day. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.